Alright guys, on my trucking life, 127. Welcome to the show, or welcome to my life I should say, one or the other, whichever way you see it. The roads are a bit greasy this morning, so forgive me if the picture quality is a bit shit. I'm cleaning my windscreen as much as I can, but it just seems to be kicking up a lot of grease. So never mind. The grease is what makes the headlights on the other side of the road look all blurry. But anyway, can't do nothing about it. We are heading down to Fuggleston with some wood timber frames. It looks like it's part of flooring or roofing. Seems weird saying that. Yeah, it's not part of the side structures or anything like that, like I've took in the past. So it's like probably about 10 of these larger pieces, and there's two smaller sections on the top of the back pile. I think they would have been better off being on the front pile, but someone else loaded the trailer, so never mind. Fuggleston is about, well, you know where it is, you've seen it on my channel last week or so, a couple of times, down by Stonehenge. So we got some lovely sights to see again. I'm going down the usual route that I take, down the A34 from the A40 in Oxford, and sorry, the M40. Google does keep trying to take me to via Swindon, which I didn't get a chance this morning to look because I needed to set off really. But I'm going to look at it again tomorrow or after when I'm parked up and see if that's a more worthwhile route. This route that I take is about 20 miles longer, but because of the road, because of it all being A roads and motorways, it's faster in some occasions. So yes, it's one of them situations really. You've got to just weigh up. You either want the distance shortened or you want the time extended. So yes, I shall be looking into that later. And before I cut to the next scenes, I want to welcome Liam Henry and Trucker Lee. Welcome to the channel guys. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you check out all my previous content so you know what a retard I can be at times. Oh dear. Try and find my friend Bird Poo as well, or my friend's Bird Poo. Make sure you get acquainted with those guys because they like to get new fans just as much as I do. They're quite happy actually at the moment because they're in a new truck and they're not being disturbed every weekend to be taken home and put back in. I'm just leaving them in here to piss around in the lorry while, you know, do whatever they want to do. So they're happy and I'm happy. So everyone else should be happy if that's the case. Oh dear. Right, we're a mile away from the M40. It's 5:45. And I'll catch you when it's daylight. Alright, well I've just had to quickly stop for a quick toilet break, so just show you what I got on. They're the 2 extra packs on the top. So I've got 3 straps over the back, 3 over the front. Probably more than enough anyway, because there's hardly any weight to them at all. So let's get cracking. Alright, so we're on the A34 now. It's just gone 7 o'clock, so all the tired and weary people that have woken up around about 6:30, they're slowly and casually making their way to work or wherever they need to go. Plodding along the A34 at 49 miles an hour without a care in the world. Maybe they think they're saving the planet. by going 50 miles an hour. Maybe they think they're saving a fortune by not going 70 miles an hour. Or maybe they're just retards who aren't experienced enough at driving on the roads at this time of the morning and can't be fucking arse getting any confidence to drive in the morning. Here we go again, we got another fucking retard. Renault Clio going up this bastard hill at 40 mile an hour. She's in the outside lane. Everyone's had to brake because that fucking retard wants to go up the hill at 40 miles an hour. I was in the outside lane preparing to overtake these trucks because they're heavier than I am or haven't got enough power, one or the other. But that stupid bitch in the Clio, she's still sat there now. Doesn't like to drive the speed limit. She's finally moved over now. Now I've had to move across to get this guy because I'm going to overtake him on the next hill. But it's making me look a cunt by sitting out here. But I'm not bothered anymore because I would have been far further back if I'd have stayed in the outside lane thanks to this cow who's still there now, look. I'll end up approaching her and overtaking her in a minute. I sat for about 20 seconds. Move over, you freak. What's the matter with him? He's not concentrating, is he? So I sat for about 12 seconds, 20 seconds or so, waiting to get out behind these two trucks. And in the end, because of the Clio, I ended up getting back behind them because everyone was going slower in the outside lane thanks to her. Stupid fucking donkey, I tell you. But for those that are kind of concerned about my blood pressure, I am calm, trust me. Alright, so we're just 8 miles away from drop. Had a decent trip down here, to be honest. We're due to be arriving at 8:30. It's 8:30 now, so I'm going to be about 10 or so minutes late, but that's nothing to worry about. I did have to stop twice, once for the toilet, and then a second time for the toilet and to check the load as well. Well, I checked the load the first time, sorry. So, yes, there's no time constraints as such, you know, we have to just be there roughly for the said time, 8:30 today. Weather's took a turn for the worse, so we're all going to get wet. Well, I'm going to get wet, you're not. I'm going to get wet unstrapping everything, but, you know, that's what I'm paid for. Just passing Stonehenge now, the glorious World Heritage Site. I'm not going to bang on about it as much in today's video. I've showed it you twice in the last 2 weeks as it is, so yes, there's the bricks. Alright, so I am empty now. So I've managed to get myself into a lay-by, take myself a 30-minute break to clear my driving and my working time. So managed to get away from the site this time because it's took me less time to get here. Last time I got here I'd only got about 10 minutes left, so I just parked up outside the site. But today I had about 40 minutes and I've just come out down the road about 15 minutes to get myself into a lovely little spot to have myself a break. Behind me is some scenes and a road. That road goes down to the roundabout over there. And it used to go straight over that roundabout. That's where I came from. Sorry YouTube. I'm doing a bit of a multimedia broadcasting now, so I've got my camera in one hand and my phone in the other, doing a bit of a multitasking. Who said men can't do it? So behind me, unfortunately, it's a bit too far away. It's going to be over the other side of that hill, somewhere over there, with a sheep in the way. I suppose I might be able to walk down there if I had a bit more time, but I've only got half an hour, so I don't want to be pissing around too much. But I've came to the middle of nowhere, basically, around Stonehenge, just to chill out and have myself a break. I've had my sandwiches already, dear, thank you very much. And now I just look like a plonker stood in the middle of a field saying hello to everyone. So yeah, there's a little National Trust forest there, and basically my truck is the other side of that forest in a lay-by, having a 5-minute break as well. So yeah, it's all good fun, innit? I like to stretch my legs for now. Been in a truck all day. It's nice to get outside every opportunity just to exercise and get a bit of fresh air, so to speak. Even though it's miserable, dark, raining and gloomy, I'm happy. Oh, and I'm empty, and I've done another successful delivery. So I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook now. Oh, actually no, first I've got to do 2 shout outs, one to Dennis J. Cunningham and one to Andy Dunn. You're going to be YouTube famous and Facebook famous now. Thank you for your new likes of the page. Hope you enjoy all the stuff that I put on there for you all. And it's nice to see that the page is getting a bit of wider interest now, other than family and friends. Well, hopefully family and friends like my page, but I don't quite think they do. It's alright, I've got a bit distracted by this rock. Ooh, big rock, pretty rock. It looks like it might have a bit of fossil in it, but it's not that interesting really. Get a grip of yourself, eh? So yes, thank you for liking the page, and I hope you enjoy all my future content, guys. So goodbye Facebook and YouTube. I am on our way. After my break, I'm going up to I'm going up to load some more houses. And I've just remembered that I left my can of pop on the floor when I started filming, so I'm going to go and get that, because I don't like leaving shit around, especially in the middle of bloody nowhere. What a muppet. That's your fault for distracting me, guys. Oh dear. I'll catch you all in a bit. So here we are on the A34. There's been hills left, right and centre, and we've been perfectly fine overtaking each other. And now some busybody in an office has decided that lorries can't overtake each other on this hill. So there's a tipper in front of me, he's heavy. There's a tanker in front of the tipper, he's a little bit heavy. There's a curtain sider in front of him, he's obviously heavy. And now I've got to sit doing 30, probably down to 20 mile an hour in a minute, all because some selfish, lazy hypocrite doesn't want lorries to overtake each other on hills. Now it's a 7.5 weight limit. There's a guy overtaking me now, I don't know what weight he is. I'm guessing it's just bang on 7.5 tonne perhaps. There's the sign and there's the guy. So, and there's a Porsche 911 Carrera S, just to lower my blood pressure a bit. So yeah, thanks very much for everyone in the offices. You know, it's such, I do apologise for holding people up as we go up a hill, but you know, we all have to fucking suffer now because of you. Now we can get around him and carry on our way. Alright guys, well, a considerable amount of time later. My trailer was already loaded, but I've spent the last hour or two, well, it's been about an hour getting it all ready. We got some more houses to take. Hopefully they're staying with me so I can leave all these straps on overnight. That's what I got. That's why it's took me so long. I've got 2 extra packs on the back, so I've crossed them over and I've supported them so that I can't fall off the back. Way too much straps on there I know, but never mind. Oh, and I've put 3 across each stack. That one's okay, it's on a bit of an angle, but it's it'll be alright. And I'll put one over the front diagonally, just to save me having a headache. Oh dear. So let's get this back to the yard. Alright, so we finally got it onto the M6 now, and it's 3 o'clock, so it's starting to get busy already. There's some roadworks about 5 miles ahead of us, and the problem there is that the M6 is only open for HGVs in one lane, and the one lane that they decided to give the HGVs is the inside slow lane, or lane 1 to be precise and correct, and it's over the junction of the A34, I believe, which is a busy junction for traffic coming onto the M6. So all the lorries, after being forced into lane 1, also have to adjust their speed for all the retards wanting to get on the motorway as well. So it's a loss-loss situation for us in the trucks, but it also leads to a loss-loss situation for fucking idiots in foreign trucks. What a bell end. He's just cut the guy in front of me up. But anyway, where was I? So yeah, and that causes tailbacks because all the HGVs have to move across, and the ones that try and sneak through and see it late cause the tailbacks because they don't move across, or they force their way across to avoid breaking the law, because the rule states in the temporary roadwork signs that no HGVs, or no vehicles over a certain width anyway, go into lane 2 and 3. So that's where the problem is all arising. So eventually we're going to hit the back of that, but like I say, we're not even anywhere near that yet, and we're already in traffic. So happy fucking days. But I'm going to assume that this will be my load for tomorrow. I've got 14 straps, and hopefully it is my load, because I don't want to be taking 14 straps off when I get back to the yard and wrapping them all up. No matter how much quicker it is with my winder, I still don't fancy doing it. And I'm sure whoever's taking the load tomorrow won't want to be putting 15 straps on their trailer before they go home. So fingers crossed it's for me. And I'm going to end the vlog there for tonight. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little live broadcast from Stonehenge-ish. And I'll speak to you all in the next one, guys.